Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Roger and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your puppy's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The little corrections and a lot of motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Roger is just so cute and has done such a great job and is everybody's favorite around here. He's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise, if you remember from Rosie, that we're going to be demonstrating is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Roger, heel. At this point, Roger has a job to do, and that is to stay even with your left leg. Not dragging you down the street, not pulling, but walking nicely. If you turn, he should turn. If you speed up or slow down, he should do the same. And when you stop your feet, he should sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So when you're walking and you want to stop to cross traffic or stop to talk to one of your neighbors, he should be sitting nicely and not jumping around on the end of the leash like so many young puppies will do. And as big as he is, he still has a puppy brain. Nice automatic sit. Now the next exercise that we'll demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. The long sit stay when you're practicing at home, and we strongly advise that you practice indoors as well as outdoors, is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes, lengthening out your time and your distance. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him, and Roger should remain seated and wait for Rich to get all the way back around to heel position, and then he gets lots of love for a good job. Those stationary exercises help to develop self-control, focus, and maturity. A lot of these young sporting dogs are lacking that. Roger has a really nice temperament and is not over the top as far as that is concerned, but still, you want to continue on with your training when he gets home and practice your commands. Your sit stay being one of the important ones. And Rich is making him hold it. And this time, instead of returning back to Roger, Rich is going to call him. This is the recall or the come on command. And his job is to come in and sit right in front of Rich facing his knees so that he's not coming to you and then jumping all over you. One of the things that we try to make sure of with these kids is that they're not using their front feet all the time. As sweet and adorable and beautiful as he is, people don't like it when your dog jumps on them. He's such a ham. He's so focused on Rich. He's doing such a good job. This is your down from a heel position. Now this, you can leave him for longer. You want to start with about 2 minutes, working up to about 5 minutes, and soon you're going to be able to drop your leash, walk around, go in the other room. So again, this is an exercise that can be practiced very well indoors. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him, returning all the way back around to heel position. And Roger stays there until he gets another command. It's really not very often that we get a golden retriever puppy of this age that takes to the training commands as well as Roger has. Rich leaves him in another down stay. And this time, instead of returning back to him, Rich will call him out of that. Come right in and sit. Good boy. Then he goes back to heel and back sitting. Perfect. Now they're going to set up for our last command, which is your down from a distance. Amanda's going to be reminding you of how to incorporate all of these commands into your everyday living situations, because it's much more important with a large dog than with a small dog. We allow the small dogs to get away with more at home, but with a large breed, you need to have them well under control. So Rich leaves them in a sit-stay. Always have your dog sitting before you attempt to put him into a down. He's going to use his right hand to give the command, and Roger came.
Stay.
He's going to make him complete the exercise as it was taught. There you go. That is your down from a distance. Now, we've demonstrated for you all of your basic obedience commands, your heeling, your automatic sits, your sit stay, your down stay, your come. These are all of the exercises that you're going to be practicing with Roger at home. He's been a pleasure to have, and we loved seeing Rosie again. Thank you so much for, again, choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.